Hi everyone, welcome back to Module 2, Lesson 2. Alright, so today we're going to learn on how to edit data. Alright, as in how to cut, copy, paste, as well as to move data. So this is actually quite basic, and is a very commonly used tool. All right, so there are a few ways to do cut, copy, and paste. Typically, you will notice in the Home tab, all right, at the very first one, okay, you have the cut, you have the copy, and then you have the paste. Okay, cut and paste is typically moving a data from one end to another. So all right, so firstly we could try with cut first. Okay, we could start with cutting. All right, so cutting, there's a few ways. Of course, number one, you could use the clipboard. Okay, you can click cut, and then you will go to, let's say, a new section here, H, and then you can select paste. All right, but there, as you can see, when I hover over this section, okay, you could also use the keyboard shortcut. And please remember this, because this would actually increase your efficiency as you do any of your worksheet. All right, so normally people would remember this, Control X, and then the pasting will be Control V. Okay, so it will go much faster. Of course, there is also an alternative way in Excel, whereby if you hover your mouse, your cursor, over any of the border of the selection, you could actually select it, click and hold, and then you will be able to bring to another spot. All right, so that is for cutting. We could also copy. So if I select copy, now there are a few types of copy. We have copy and copy as picture. Let's stick to the original one first, copy, and then we could go to the new place, and then we could select paste. Okay, of course there's a lot more different type of paste, but we just stick to the original one for now. Okay, so that is pasting. All right, now the thing is, sometimes our what we have here, okay, the data that we have is not so bland. All right, it could come with all kinds of numbers, font, and even colors. All right, so this is a variety of it. Now if you want to just use the same format for another section, okay, what we can do is we can highlight the whole thing. We can use this one instead, which is what we call the format painter. Okay, so if we click it once, all right, and then we click on another place, notice that the cursor now have a paintbrush there. And if I select at column D, okay, notice that it follows the same format as column A, but the data itself does not change. Okay, so this is especially useful when you're dealing with conditional formatting, which we will go through in the future. Okay, of course, it also will make it easier instead of trying to figure out each and every teeny weeny details there are for a particular cell and trying to copy it to the rest. Okay, so this will make you much more effective. All right, now I could also copy the whole thing, okay, as a picture. And what would happen is that when I paste it, I just press OK. All right, then let me paste, Control V. This would appear. So notice that it's now a picture, and I can make it smaller and make it bigger, but I cannot edit whatever that is inside. All the data, all the values is all already fixed. All right, so if you need to edit something, you will have to go back to the original one and change the numbers accordingly. Okay, so I don't really recommend using this unless you have already finalized your workbook. Okay, again, you can also notice that there are multiple types of pasting. Okay, so you could explore this one by one. So paste is the original one. This is simply just the formulas. Okay, formulas are functions that we can use to manipulate the data, which we will go through in the future. Okay, so you can explore all kind of things. There's even transposing or just the values and number format, etc. All right, so there are many different functions here that you can use to explore. All right. Another way you could do it is, you of course you can just right click. Also you can cut and paste or insert copy cell. There are many functions here that you can refer to. All right. So there's also the paste special. If we select it, paste special, we will just paste specific things. All right, you can what call that, you can customize what do you want to paste, what do you want to copy, and what do you want to paste. Okay, so this is also another special thing that you can use. All right, that is all for this lesson. Thank you.